Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your general reading for the month of February. So I'm going to be referring throughout this read as someone, okay, and it's completely up to you as to whether or not you identify yourself as being that someone, or if you recognize another person that you're dealing with as being that someone. Okay, as always, you just got to use your own discernment, right? Okay, so your spirit animal guidance message is the fox and opportunities. So obviously foxes, they are survivors. Some people absolutely love foxes, other people not so much. You know, everyone's got opinions on foxes. When all's said and done, they are survivors, and they can't really be faulted for their incredible adaptability. Okay, seen as pests by some and absolutely loved by others. It is what it is. Right, this one says you must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. So there's a situation at hand here, Capricorn, that is going to require your immediate attention. It is going to require you to think quickly and act quickly on your feet, okay? Be adaptable and be this survivor fox, okay? Open your mind to new ways of doing things, and once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. Lovely. So once you have opened your mind up into not sticking with the same old routine, open up to doing things a bit differently, then the whole world basically is going to open up for you, okay? Again, really interesting point about how a situation at hand is going to require you to think and act quickly on your feet. So hopefully by the time we've pulled more cards, we're going to have more information about that, okay? We don't know yet. We're just getting the strongest energy, and then we'll take a deeper dive into all of this, okay? And by the time we've got a whole table out of cards, we're going to have a much clearer picture of everything that's going on for you, okay? Right, so you've got Alfheim or Alfheimer, glimmers of potential and probability. Now, I always say that this energy is a lot like a portal, okay? You metaphorically stepping through that portal, portal of opportunities, possibilities. It's an interesting one because I feel that you might well be receiving help as well. You can see there's two groups of people. There's a group on this side and a group on that side, and there's a rope in between. Okay, it's like lots of minds are coming together here to come up with a plan on how to move something forward. Okay, communication is definitely going to be key this month for you guys. Communicate yourself clearly. Glimmers of potential and probability. So there's very real potential with what this is that you're doing. Now, obviously, I don't know what this is that you're doing yet, because I just don't have enough information, okay? But it indicates that it's like you're pointed in the right direction. Now it's all a matter of taking the next step towards where it is you're trying to get to, okay? There's also a message of maybe having a plan. A plan would be very beneficial for you, but also do be prepared to I want to say veer away from that plan ever so slightly, okay, due to the change in circumstances with that fox energy. Because it's good to have a plan, but don't expect to stick to the plan word for word, okay? It's kind of like a brief outline, right? Rather than a solid blueprint, do you know what I mean? Right, let's take a look at your power crystal. What is Capricorn's power crystal for the month? Thank you. Oh, you've got two. Azurite and kyanite. Okay. Let's take a look at this one first. Azurite. What is it? Meditative and dreamy. Azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. Who needs it? The materialistic, the vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment, that's almost all of us. And Leos especially. Okay, so if you're leaning too much into, I want to say, into that part of us that exists within all of us, that can sometimes be a little bit too materialistic, a little bit too vain, or always craving for something, you know, always feeling like there's something missing, or always feeling like you're not doing something, or that you're not doing enough. Okay, where to put it? Alongside the spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire that you've constructed around yourself. When to use it? When material pleasures are not giving you the buzz that they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. Okay, you can shake off shallowness, start with your breath, and then dive into the deep end with azurite. And then the affirmation that comes with this is to explore your hidden depths. So that's pretty much a message about going beyond the surface level of everything this month. Taking a deep dive into your spirituality. And then this kyanite, it's also blue. So yeah, emphasis on the blue. That would be your third eye. Okay, your third eye chakra. Using your intuition a bit more, okay, trusting in your sixth senses a lot more as well, definitely. What is it? Blue kyanite forms in long, straighted columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20 minutes in the morning and the 20 minutes in the afternoon meditation set. Who needs it? The perpetually restless. Okay. So yeah, you might be feeling restless this month. Feeling like you constantly have to be doing something. Okay, where to put it? On the bedside table, your altar, or wherever you're looking to go deep. When to use it? When you find yourself being drowned out by that mental noise. Even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded that thoughts are thoughts and reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite. I nearly said kryptonite. Random brain doing weird brain things. You can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool intact. And then the affirmation is to deepen your perspective. Okay, so explore your hidden depths and deepen your perspective with kyanite and azurite, and they're both on the blue spectrum. So thoughts are thoughts and reality is reality. Okay. An anxious chihuahua though. Again, it feels like you might have an excess of energy this month, Capricorn. And that you've to put that excess of energy to good use rather than putting it towards things such as worry. Okay, I know a lot of Capricorns, they do tend to worry about situations that haven't even happened yet, you know. They worry about theoretical things a lot of the time. Obviously not all the time, but that can be one of the things that can catch you out, Capricorn. Worrying about theoretical stuff that hasn't happened. Okay, what's coming in towards Capricorn, please? Right, this one's off center, so it's scattered energy. The moon changes in your life and it's scattered energy. Okay. That's like feelings of being uncomfortable. You're not comfortable with the changes that are coming up, or you're not going to feel comfortable with the changes that are coming up. But also, these changes are very necessary as well, you know. The wreath, sorrow over a loss. That one's also off center. Okay. We're going to clarify all of this with the tarot, and we'll find out exactly what's going on. Like I said, I've just got to get the strongest energies out first. Okay. Right, so that one's reversed. The pineapple, reconciliation, in reverse. So there's no going back with the situation. And then this one's also reversed. The mountain, major challenges to overcome. It can't be undone. It can't be overcome. It's like that. There's a permanent change here. The thing is, Capricorn, it's not even necessarily a negative change. That's the thing. Okay. It's just, look, situation's done. There is no changing it. There is no going back. There is no do-over. It's just done. Okay. Now, depending on who you are and what this actually is all about, like for some, it could be really, really positive, right? And then for others, it could be really negative. So you've just got to use your discernment here, right? And this could be you as well, Capricorn. This could be you ending a situation with another person and trying to explain to them, look, it's done. It's done. This is the consequences of your own actions. There is no do-over. There is no fixing it. It's just done. Like, you've probably reached the end of your tether with someone here. Okay? So again, like, that doesn't have to be inherently negative, all right? There is no reconciliation here. There isn't. And it leaves someone basically grieving over a loss, like there could be a breakup. I'm not actually allowed to predict certain things, okay? It goes against my ethics. It could be other things as well, but I'm not going there, okay? Because that proper goes against my ethics. Right, what's this moon energy off center, please, for Capricorn? There is fear. There's fear attached to this moon because it's come out scattered. What's this moon for Capricorn? It's that one there as well. 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups landed off center. Okay. So, I mean, look, your 9 of Pentacles is incredibly positive, right? It indicates that you're not just going to survive, but you're going to thrive. Because the 9 of Pentacles is all about thriving. Okay. It's someone who's self-contained, self-made, you know, someone who's self-reliant, okay? It's really healthy self-energy. And then your 5 of Cups off-center, again, that tells me either you're struggling to cope with something or another person is struggling to cope without you being in their life anymore. Okay. Again, depending on who you are, what you've recently been through, and how this is going to materialize in your own lived experience, right? It's going to manifest differently for different Capricorns. It could be as well, Capricorn, this feeling of losing a sense of control. Okay. Because life's chucking stuff at you right now where, you know, normally I like to say that Capricorns tend to be fairly bomb-proof, you know, because they can weather quite a lot, right? It takes so much to bring a Capricorn to their knees. Right? That's why it doesn't happen very often. But I can see and I can feel with this energy as well, Capricorn, that this month, it's like you're starting to feel that wobble, you know. You're starting to feel like, shit, man, this is just too much, you know. You're starting to feel really genuinely challenged by the changes that's going on in your life. And like, whatever you've recently gone through, it must have been a hell of a lot to get you to this point where you're like, I just don't know if I can cope anymore, you know. Because again, you usually are incredibly self-contained, right? Self-supportive, self-reliant. You're feeling it though, this month. You're actually legit feeling it. Can we take a closer look into this energy for Capricorn, please? There's also the message here, Capricorn, that's coming through, where Spirit is saying it's not your job and it's not your duty to fix what someone else has broken. Okay. That could be about a relationship. It could be about a thing, like a material thing. Again, it all depends. But that's the message that's coming through. Spirit's saying it's not your job to fix it, Capricorn. You didn't break this. Okay. What's this? 5 of Cups off center for Capricorn, please? The Magician. The Magician. Creative power. Skill. Adaptation. Self-confidence. I feel strongly, Capricorn, that this is going to be the last month of your struggle. For real. You just got to hold on. You just got to hold on. This storm is going to pass. The storm that you've been going through for the past few months is going to pass. You just got to hold on. Come the middle of this month, maybe not even as long as that. I mean, I know it's only a couple of weeks, but when you're in that frame of mind, you know, a couple of weeks can feel like a really, really long time. Like, it genuinely can. Give this some time. You are going to find yourself on the way back up again, Capricorn. You are going to feel a lot more in control of your own life, of your own destiny. Okay? With this Magician energy coming out. Look at it this way, Capricorn. See, whenever you get the Magician that comes out in your reading, it's the equivalent of getting all of the 4 aces in your read. Because the Magician has... They literally have in their possession an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Pentacles, an Ace of Swords, an Ace of Wands. The Magician is the ultimate ace card because it's all of the 4 aces in one card. So if you look at it that way, these changes actually... While they might, and they are painful to go through, I can see that with the cards that you've got out, right? These changes are painful while you're going through it. But you mark my words. In a couple of months' time, you're going to feel on top of the world again. You will. Okay, let's take a look at this wreath. What's this sorrow over a loss? For Capricorn, please. And Capricorn, if this is about someone who's left you, I'm seeing that they're gonna come to regret that. If they haven't already. Okay, so if you've recently broken up with someone, I can tell you, they're already regretting that decision. What's this wreath? Because clearly, look, someone is trying to initiate a reconciliation here. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So here's the thing, if you are cross-watching, because you're trying to find out what the Capricorn's getting up to that you used to deal with, say if your ex is the Capricorn and you're cross-watching, I can tell you that the Capricorn is not likely at all to entertain any kind of reconciliation with you or to get back together with you. Okay. I've just got to lay it all out where everyone can see. Okay. There's no mystery. I'm not playing sides. None of that. I'm just giving it straight. Okay. This is sorrow over the loss for Capricorn. Getting a sore throat doing your read, Capricorn. That might be why. The moon's come out again. The moon's come out again. I feel that someone, and it could well be you, Capricorn, you're deliberately not saying anything right now because you're like, that fuck. If I say anything right now, I'm going to end up making the situation so much worse than what it already is. Someone is definitely holding back on what it is that they really, really genuinely want to say to someone else. They're not doing it though because they're like, nah, that would just be putting fuel on the fire, like, you know. And the moon's making a double appearance here. There could be a Pisces involved somewhere along the lines. There could be. It doesn't have to be though. It's more of that sort of subconscious energies though. Okay, don't get caught up in zodiac signs. They can be helpful. That information can be helpful for some people, but it's not going to be helpful for everyone. Ultimately, the moon is feminine energies. It's subconscious energies. It's like dream-like state energy. I just heard altered consciousness. Altered consciousness. So you I don't want to get too woo with your reading, Capricorn, but you could legitimately be waking up to what certain other people are actually really like. You could be becoming more aware and conscious of the shallowness of others, because if you recall, we had that message with one of your power crystals that came out as well. It's like the materialistic nature and the shallow nature of certain other people could really be getting your back up right now. I wouldn't like to think that you're trying to alter your own state of consciousness so that you don't have to feel the pain anymore. I wouldn't like to think that, but I can't ignore that message is also very much here as well. Okay, obviously I'm not going to lecture you guys on what you should or shouldn't do in your life. Okay, it's your life, it's your choice, your decision. You've got every right to make whatever decisions you want in your own life. If you are doing that, if you are deliberately altering your state of consciousness so that you don't have to feel the pain here and feel the grief and process the grief, ultimately in the long run it will bite back. Okay, I'm gonna be level with you guys. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. That's coming from an individual who in their younger years was an alcoholic, you know. I'm not sitting here reading these cards in my ivory fucking tower somewhere. I'm reading these cards from a place of, yeah, I've done that too before, you know. I'm not, what's the word, pristine in the way that I've handled my shit before in the past. Am I fuck? No. So, if that is what you're doing, Capricorn, just be mindful, basically, that course of action is not going to last forever. And if that doesn't resonate for you at all, and you're sitting there going, nah, I'm not doing that, then that's going to be the other person. That's going to be the other person that's doing that. The one who's wanting to reconcile with you, is the one who's wanting to try and get back with you, but they can't. because you've got boundaries. I can see that you've got boundaries for days. So it's going to be them that's doing something or taking something to alter their own state of mind so that they don't have to feel that grief of losing the relationship with you. So that's where I say, look, you've got to use your discernment. Okay? This is... wow. Moon clarifies the moon. That's the moon times 3. Moon times 3. There's a message here, Capricorn, where Spirit's asking for you to be careful of seeing things that are not actually there. Okay. Again, any sort of metaphorical problems, try not to get too caught up in metaphorical problems. Any issues that actually haven't happened yet, try not to get too caught up on that, okay? And again, you've had the message, your thoughts are your thoughts and reality is reality. And that was in the other crystal. So you see how the pieces of the puzzle start clicking into place as you get further along into the read. What's this pineapple reversed? Oh God. I have to laugh. I found out just a couple of months ago, I can never unsee that. Apparently, in the 80s, a reversed pineapple was the symbol of swingers. So whenever I see that, I'm like, yeah, that's where my head goes straight away. I might have to draw over the pineapple and turn it into something else, because it proper distracts me. Right, was this reconciliation in the reverse? I ain't kink shaming, okay? We don't do that here. Was this, thank you, reconciliation. Okay, so it's come out in the reverse because of justice off-center. There could be a Libra involved, not necessarily, doesn't have to be. And the 3 of Pentacles also off-center, yeah. No reconciliation because it was, or it currently is, a one-sided, unfair, unequal, imbalanced type of deal. Okay. And with the 3 of Pentacles off-center, you're like, yeah, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm not going to partake in that. If I reconcile with this person, nothing's going to change. It's just going to be the same old. Like, realistically. Okay. Was this justice off-center? There's definitely somebody is being unfair. And I feel that it's to do with emotions. It's like they're playing with your heart or pulling on your heartstrings or something, and it's unfair. Hangman, heavy Pisces energy, I'm not going to lie. Like super heavy Pisces influence in this read. The 4 of Wands, it's Aries. King of Wands, it's Leo. 3 of Pentacles again, that's your energy, it's Capricorn. And you got Gemini coming out with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's over. It's done. There is no going back. I'm actually seeing this energy as being somebody's caused far too much damage to the connection or to the relationship. Again, this isn't a romantic read, okay? It could be romance for some, but it's absolutely not going to be that way for everyone. It's just literally someone's broken your trust here, Capricorn, in a massive way. You no longer see them the same way anymore, even though you tried. They just, it's like the mask is, it's not slipped, it's off, you know, that metaphorical mask is well and truly off, and you can't unsee that shit no matter how hard you try. And you did try to unsee that shit, but you couldn't. They've done, whoever this is, whatever it is that they've done to you, they've just done far too much damage here. Okay, it's like 1 minute you guys are solid, and then the next thing you know, they're pulling all this bullshit. It's crazy how quickly that energy's changed. Absolutely crazy. Because we got someone here going, man, I thought we were solid. I thought we were solid. The hangman with the Four of Wands. Someone's waking up to the fact here that the other party in this situation just wasn't pulling their weight, you know, wasn't doing anything to contribute to what should have been a solid, stable environment, relationship, connection, whatever it was, you know. Someone's been horribly unfair to you here, Capricorn. They've been massively unkind to you. And now it's like you're left picking up the pieces, you know? What's this mountain in reverse for Capricorn, please? 6 of Wands. I told you it wouldn't last forever, didn't I? 6 of Wands, that's literally the Lord of Victory. It's joy, success, celebration, getting the accolades, being noticed for something here. Huh? Death off center. Okay. Death off center. It's transformation, ending cycles. But with it being off center, there's a temporary pause. There's stagnation to a necessary transformation. Stagnation. It's almost as if someone possibly is trying to rush the process that they're needing to go through. It could be someone's trying to quicken a grieving process here. Someone could be kicking themselves for not have quote unquote gotten over it by now. I feel that this is you, Capricorn, being very unkind to yourself and not giving you the time and the space that you're needing in order to process everything that you've been through over the past few months, and you're trying to quicken, hurry, rush this healing process. And there's the danger that you could try to move on again too quickly. Okay? They're saying you can't rush this process. It takes time. You need to give yourself time to go through certain parts of the process, right? The 6 of Wands coming out is Spirit's way of saying you will get there, Capricorn. You will get there in your own time. Right, you don't have to rush anything, you don't have to force anything. And bear in mind that this death card, it's also about the natural cycles, the natural cycles in life, okay, that need to be honoured. And if you look at anything in the world, everything goes through cycles. Like literally everything. There's the energy here is someone trying to fight against the change, or at least put off this change for as long as possible. That could be you, it could be the other person that we've clocked in this read, okay? Can you tell us more about his 6 of Wands, Capricorn? It's kind of like the natural aging process. It's like, yeah, you can prolong it, but you're never going to be able to completely stop it. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. The 7 of Pentacles. It's looking back on everything that you've already achieved in life, setting yourself new goals. Okay, finding new ambitions. This is also patience. Patience. It's like Spirit's telling you, Capricorn, you're already successful. Even though at the moment you're not quite feeling like you're top of the game or whatever, you're being reminded that you're already incredibly successful. Because this is a very controlled energy. It's someone who's learned that self-mastery. It's someone who is also looking for ways of how they can constantly improve themselves, how they can constantly improve their living standards, how they can constantly improve their income, like literally everything. They're looking for ways to constantly improve their life in general. Okay, there's also the card of Harvest. So literally he's ready to start harvesting everything he's grown there on that bush. Okay. It kind of feels like someone's going, yeah, but I just wanted more. Yeah, but I just expected more. You know, it's like someone here has reached a certain point in their life where they're like, okay, I'm such and such age. I would have ideally expected me to have this, that, and the next by now. Be at this, that, and the next point in my life by now. You know, and basically someone's feeling really disappointed. The fact that their life isn't at these points of reference that are in their head. You know, and Spirit's trying to remind whoever is thinking that way or feeling that way, you've already achieved so much. So much in your life. So much for you to be proud of. You know, that's the 7 of Pentacles as well. Okay, what's at the bottom of that deck? Page of Cups, kindness, compassion, empathy. Love. Good news to do with something that you love or someone that you love that's coming in for you. And the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Boundaries. Like I said, you guys have got boundaries for days. It's a good thing. It really is. So this combination is asking for you to believe more in yourself and to have the courage to continue. Okay, there's an emotional situation here at hand that's made you feel a bit wobbly. Okay, can we have a healing message for Capricorn, please? I'm just going to shuffle this deck 3 times, okay? Right, Moon Goddess and Higher Power. Right, so let's get you the full healing message for that one. Okay, Capricorn. This one's beautiful. The situation you're asking about might feel impossible, but you're magical and you have celestial support. The goddess is on your side. Whatever you're facing, she's bringing you healing, grace, and blessings. You're facing a soul challenge right now. You need to move through it to know how strong you really are. Mere mortals often give up when they face tough challenges. But if you're reading this, you're not a mere mortal. You know that you're connected to a higher power. Yeah, do you remember what I was saying about how it takes so much to bring a Capricorn to their knees? Like, because Capricorns, you're bomb-proof normally. So whatever this situation's about, it really has deeply, deeply affected you. And it's affected you on a soul level as well. So that's why you're feeling it so rough. Including all of the goddesses who are there for you. So tap into that power. The goddess is wise and wants to guide you. Connect by getting out in nature, under the moon, or through chanting or meditation, whatever way feels right for you. Which goddess should you reach out to? Well, that's entirely up to you. If you don't already have a favourite goddess, you could search online and see who you feel the most drawn to. Whatever you're going through now, you do not need to handle it on your own. The goddess awaits you. Additional meanings for this card: connect to the divine, spend a month with the moon, ask for help, don't go it alone, and call in the goddess. About this symbol, it is so easy for us to act from our ego and think that we can solve all of our issues. However, there are higher powers just waiting for us to ask for help. They can even help you via these very oracle cards, so pay attention. Yeah. So that's the feelings of struggling, you know, feelings of isolation almost. So you're being told here, look, Capricorn, you're not going to feel this way forever, okay? There is a process that you're needing to move through. Don't try and rush this process, okay? You absolutely are going to come out the other side of this, like genuinely. Whoa. That was a whole explosion of cards. Right, let's take a look. Always keep shit moving by not giving a shit what people think of you. You do you for you, always. Yeah. The only person's opinion of you that should matter is the opinion that you have of yourself. Don't worry about what shitty people say behind your back. They're the same people who'd rather focus on finding the faults in your life than fixing the faults in their own life. Yeah. Yeah, some people need to remember to, what is it we say? Water their own lawn. All relationships go through shit, but the realest relationships get through shit. Yeah. And the only way to know who is real and who is against you is when shit starts to go down. So keep your eyes open and your intuition knowing to be super observant when things become urgent. Yeah, trust your intuition when it comes down to dealing with other people. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. My website for personal readings, if you feel that you're needing one, is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is where you're going to find all of the free bonus content as well. And of course, my links to everything that I've just mentioned, you're going to find all of that in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.